What's up, everybody? Rusty Buckets at the Two Bucks Sports Show here with my Bucks 2 cents talking Achilles tendon injuries. Brought to you by Ounce of Hope. OunceofHope.com, code BluffCity gets you 15% off your first order. And Tyrese Haliburton is going to need a lot of their rebound capsules to help recover from that Achilles tendon rupture that he had in Game 7. He's the third Eastern Conference player that we saw in these playoffs rupture his Achilles tendon. Sidebar, all three of them wear the number 0. Jalen Wells, be careful, my guy. He's also the third Indiana Patriot this year to rupture his Achilles tendon. And we're seeing it a lot more as the wear and tear on these players' bodies catch up. Now, I'm not going to sit here and advocate for a shorter season or shorter playoffs or bash AAU. I do think that contributes. I mean, again, Achilles tendon ruptures are typically a wear and tear issue. Players are covering 9% more ground now than they were 10, 15 years ago, running more and more during games, playing more. It is what it is. It's a revenue-sharing league, ticket sales, advertisements, shoe deals. We're not going to shorten the season. So how can we prevent this, right? We got to first understand what it is. Tyrese Haliburton came in with a calf strain, calf pain, and we know that a strain is a bit of tearing in the muscle belly, muscle tendon junction, wherever it may be, that puts it predisposed to a rupture. It's a weak point. So when Hallie did that false step start where he went to move, but his first step was taking that right foot back, landing on the ball of the foot and exploding off of it, we saw the hallmark pop of the tendon, ripple in the calf muscle, and down he went. So can shoe wear help? That was brought up in a couple of group chats yesterday. And yeah, it can. High tops actually offload the Achilles by about 9%, which seems like it would help. But you have to review the risk factors there. In my opinion, and studies back this up, high tops can lead to more ACL tears because if it's holding your ankle rigid, which is going to protect a medial lateral ankle sprain moving side to side, not so much front to back, which is what your Achilles does, you may land awkwardly, and instead of your ankle taking the brunt of that, it's going to go up the chain to the next weak spot, which is your ACL. And so oftentimes a player will have a non-contact injury in landing when their ankle should kind of twist a little bit to absorb the shock. And instead, because of a high top or a stiffly taped ankle, it goes up and pops the ACL. That happens all the time. So while a high top might help that, you're also on borrowed time before you mess your knee up, in my opinion, and I don't think that's appropriate. The best shoe out there to help, and basketball shoes have this, is a heel-to-toe drop ratio. And you see that a lot in running shoes and basketball shoes, where the heel drops to the toe slightly. Most basketball shoes are in the 8 to 10 millimeter heel-to-toe drop. Running shoes get up as high as 12 because it puts you in more of what's called a plantar flexed, or where your toes are pointed down position, which is going to shorten your calf and Achilles, putting less strain on it in just normal rest. You're already in a position to push off from a more athletic position for your Achilles, calf, and ankle. So making sure that you have appropriate heel-to-toe drop is huge. Again, 10 to 12 is ideal for running in basketball. And make sure you have a good heel cup and cushion. If you're getting a lot of wear and tear on your heels when you're landing on it, it's kind of wearing it down. It's going to slightly change that heel-toe drop. And I'm sorry, barefoot and minimalist shoe guys out there, those are horrible for basketball. Horrible. Because, again, you're in a neutral position, which is already putting a little tension on the Achilles, increasing your risk of injury. Avoid those. So we want to make sure we got a good cushion, a good heel-toe drop, and make sure we're doing in-season programming. Like strength and conditioning is the key, right? Achilles, ACL, ankle sprains, all that starts in the gym. And these guys are professional athletes. We've come a long way from where we used to be, where, Babe Ruth hit home runs on beer and hot dogs, as the old saying goes. So much sports science and nutrition go into this. I know these guys have that. But us as laymen, we need to make sure that we're doing this if we are weekend warriors, right? So some of the things you'll see Hallie doing later on are what are called eccentric or negative reps. Meaning, for a crude example, he's standing on both feet, come up on both tiptoes, pick up his left foot, and then lower that right heel slowly down, just controlling that descent. Practicing falling, where he's up on a plyo box, say 24 inches, and he just steps off and catches himself in an athletic position. Just that eccentric load and lowering slowly goes a long way in helping. Eccentric pistol squats, single leg squats, eccentric squat with an explode up. Just that negative control of that lowering is going to increase what's called proprioception, which we've talked about on these before, knowing where your joint, ankle, foot, body is in space. And it's going to help with that muscular control so that descent is more controlled, not chaotic, not putting muscles, tendons, and ligaments at risk. And so eccentric control training is the best thing for Achilles tendon prevention. especially in a basketball league that's not going to change, and I'm not advocating for it to. We have to condition our bodies for the sport that we play and the things that are in front of us. Again, negative eccentric control is the best for that. So thoughts and prayers to Hallie and all the guys that got hurt this year. Hope that they recover soon. If you need help with recovery, again, ounceofhope.com, code Bluff City, gets you 15% off their rebound capsules. I highly recommend those. I take them every day. And stay tuned for more Bucks 2 cents coming throughout the summer, talking NBA injuries and how they're progressing and getting ready for the season. Make sure you like and subscribe here at Bluff City Media on YouTube. If you're on X, pop on over to YouTube, like and subscribe, and turn those notifications on so you can stay in the loop about all the NBA injuries. See y'all next time.
Looking for an alternative to alcohol or conventional medicine? Check out Ounce of Hope, a Memphis-based dispensary with 2 local stores in the Sanderland Center and on South Cooper Street. You can get all the products you need in a location convenient to you. Each store offers an intentional shopping experience with dedicated bud tenders to answer all of your questions, from product selection and mushroom blends to our personal favorite, the Delta 9 seltzers. You gotta try the Peach Buzz. Try Ounce of Hope at either one of their 2 Memphis stores or at www.ounceofhope.com for convenient product shipped right to your door. Use the promo code Bluff City for 15% off any order, excluding sale items. Cannot be used in conjunction with other promotions or discounts. One use per customer. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.